I am Corey Frederick. I'm the founder of Tyrant Wrestling. We are based out of Wilmington, Delaware. This is our 5th year being in Florida running wrestling tournaments. It's an out-of-season sanctioned event. The first 2 years we were in Daytona Beach. This is our 3rd year and 5th overall in Florida, but our 3rd year in Winter Haven at the AdventHealth Fieldhouse. We originally moved over here really with the assistance and the support of Ray Lynn from Central Florida Sports. And we've had a great relationship with the Fieldhouse itself and Jen and and their staff here. We run youth wrestling events, amateur wrestling events across the country, primarily the East Coast, but from Pennsylvania to Florida, out to Ohio. Specifically this weekend, we have 57 teams and we're running 28 mats. It's a 28-mat wrestling tournament in the Fieldhouse. The teams and the individual wrestlers from all across the country. The majority of the kids are coming from all over, and then we have guys that are down in this area. Our goal a lot of times is, when we travel around, is to, like we have guys from Florida that'll come to some of our other tournaments in different states, but you can't travel every single weekend, but you want to be able to wrestle different competitions. So our goal is to bring as many people from outside of the area so they have different people to wrestle, competition, kids, things like that, but then also bring tourism to the local economy here. So, the hotels, the bars, the restaurants, the airport, just everything under the sun. So this weekend, the 57 teams, that translates to about 1,000 wrestlers for the team tournament, which is Saturday and Sunday. And then we also have an individual tournament that is this afternoon, Saturday afternoon, when the dual tournament is done, and it's almost 1,000 wrestlers with that as well. So we have almost 2,000 participants this weekend. We're probably around 3,500 overall in attendance. So we run multiple events. Again, it's non-sanctioned. It's just like travel soccer, travel baseball, but it just so happens to be wrestling. If anybody's interested in attending some Tyrant Wrestling events, the easiest way is probably to either follow us on social media. We're on all platforms, or our website specifically is tyrantwrestling.com. All of our tournaments are listed on the website. We actually added a second tournament here in Florida this past December. It's called Armageddon. It's right around New Year's Eve. But anybody's eligible to come to our event. So if you're an individual, you can sign up for the individual tournament. If you're a team, a coach, you can sign your club up and come to our events. And if you're an individual that doesn't have a team, but you want to wrestle on the team tournament side of things so you can get those guaranteed matches, it's called free agent list is what we call it. So you can sign up as an individual wrestler, and then you got coaches and teams that are trying to find wrestlers to be able to fill some holes that maybe they don't have with their own guys. We were really excited this year. We started to establish some relationships with a lot of people locally down here, just from coming here and them attending our events. But there's a local gentleman that I met my first year at Daytona Beach that's here. He's right out of Lakeland. But Jeff Messner, I don't recall the name of the middle school he just started, but I know his son's a senior, I believe at Gibson High School. But he just started a middle school program right down the road. He's actually here today, and he brought about a dozen of his middle school wrestlers. They're not participating this weekend, but they wanted to see what it was all about and what it can be for them. So I know he, along with some of his other coaches, brought those wrestlers here. They're here right now watching, and that's the type of thing, you know, not everybody's going to be an all-star. You got to start somewhere, but, you know, we want to be able to give back to the local community as much as possible, be able to grow the sport. And then in addition, you know, just aside from wrestling, off the mat, we want to, you know, them to be able to develop into good people, good characters, productive citizens in life, things like that. So I would say there's a wide range of people here, from a first-year wrestler all the way to some of the best guys in the country.